Hi, my name is Beth Lawson, and this is my review of the Laramie Project play. What did I notice about the play that was interesting? What was different than other plays is this one kind of gave a eyewitness interview of a tragic event, and it allowed the people that were interviewed to give their side of the story, even when their side of the story came across as offensive or biased towards gay people. They still allowed whoever was being interviewed to give their own opinions. The values that were represented in that town, it seemed like they kind of had like a don't ask, don't tell policy when it came to being gay, and this was definitely due to bias. The reverend in the town said that he himself hoped that Matthew Shepard had thought hard about his life choices when he was laying dying on the fence, which is a very judgmental statement. A lot of people in the town were also very defensive of their town. Like they kept expressing an opinion that they didn't want their town to get a bad name and that Laramie wasn't the type of place where stuff like this happened. And they ended up coming to the realization that it did happen there and that they have to face it, talk about it, and deal with it. When it came to reading with a pencil and something that I didn't understand, I circled the word gullible. One of Matthew's friends, his name was Phil Labrie, described Matthew as gullible. When I looked up the meaning, it said someone that could be easily persuaded, which describes why Matthew might have been persuaded to get in the car with Aaron McKinley that night. Issues of diversity. I do not think that this could happen in Columbus just because I feel like Columbus is a lot more accepting. And I feel like Laramie, they tolerated gays, but they did not accept them. There were no gay bars. The head of the theater department, Rebecca, she said that when she came out as a lesbian, it was like hard for her to do, and that a couple other people confided in her that they were lesbians, but they didn't feel comfortable coming out. So I just feel like that town, especially in 1998, was not that accepting of that lifestyle. The episodic structure of the play, it involves episodic structure involves several different characters and several different locations over a time period. This play was very different than Intimate Apparel because the characters, the Laramie Project had over 50 characters, and none of them were played by the same person. Intimate Apparel only had, I think it was 7 main characters. The time frame for the Laramie Project was 1 year in total, and the time frame for Intimate Apparel was over the course of a lifetime, like 30 plus years. The moments were different for the Laramie Project because each moment signaled that a different character was being interviewed or a different journal entry was being made. Whereas with Intimate Apparel, the scene changed when they actually changed locations or changed times. 2 questions that I have about the play. Do you guys think that if Father Roger Schmidt preached about love and acceptance, would it have helped his community? And also, do you believe Aaron McKinley when he claims that Matthew came onto him and that was the reason that upset him? Because I don't. I think Aaron McKinley is lying about that. He's just making up excuse. And I feel like he targeted Matthew just because he was gay. And he made that up as a reason why. But I do not feel like Matthew came on to him. And I came to that conclusion based off of how his friends described him. Thank you.